Hello and welcome to another episode of Moose's Gear Goo Review. I'm Moose, and today we're doing a knife pick, I guess. I guess that's what I'll call these now. But today we're going to be picking what knife I will carry for Halloween. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Moose. On this channel I do reviews of knives, gear, food, and tech for backpacking, hiking, outdoors, and travel. And everyday carry. So if you're into those things, consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification for any up-to-date videos. So happy Halloween, guys. I'm not sure when this video is coming out, but it'll come out at least either on or before Halloween. And it's an awesome time of year. I don't know how serious some of you may take Halloween. Some people really like to dress up. Some people just like it because it represents the fall. Other people hate it because it's like satanic or something. I don't know. But whatever it may be, this is the time of year. And for Halloween specifically, there are certain colors that tend to just scream Halloween. Unfortunately, these are the knives I have in my collection that I feel would make great Halloween options to carry a Halloween night just as an EDC. So, now when I was looking through my collection, I was looking for knives that had kind of the three main colors of Halloween. Now, I'm not sure what everyone else thinks, but for Halloween, I personally think of orange and black and purple. So, orange, black, and purple. And I guess you could go like with that one kind of witch color green. I don't know. More of like a green and purple look. But I don't have a color green that matches that type of color. I did have a few other like purple-ish looking knives, but they weren't that deep Halloween purple. So we'll talk about this in a sec here. But yeah, so the other 5 knives, I'll just hold them up and show you what I got. We'll start from right to left. So this is an awesome knife. This is the Urban Trapper, Brad Zinker design. Love this knife. Lightweight, kind of executive folder, flipper, designated flipper, plain edge blade, hollow ground, and just a classy thin knife. This goes with the excellent black and orange motif. All the hardware is blacked out, flow through construction, and one of the best pocket clips ever, that Brad Zinker beaver tail pocket clip. This is a Cutlery Shop exclusive, so know that, but that is the Brad Zinker Urban Trapper. Next up is the only purple knife on the table here. And this is the Civivi Bow, which I just got a few months ago, and I'm absolutely in love with this knife. It is kind of one of my perfect EDCs overall. Little shout out to the NAF Lander, because this is basically a perfect EDC as well. But unfortunately, NAF Lander, it's known for its hot swappable scales. But they didn't have any orange ones in stock, so Ben, get on that. Otherwise, I might try to have a friend actually 3D print me some, and we'll see how those go. But it would have been sweet if I would have had orange, because I probably would have carried this for my Halloween EDC. But either way, contoured G10 handle scales, flat grind, plain edge blade, flow through construction. This is also a Brad Zinker design knife. I guess I'm just a fan. Nice, thin, light, really, really good EDC. Even has a lanyard post hidden in the back there. So, I don't know, just an excellent knife, and the only purple one on the table. Next up is the Benchmade Mini Bugout. When this knife came out, it only came out in 2 colors. It came out in the orange that you see here, and a white and black. And the white looks, they called it kind of like the Stormtrooper version. But super lightweight knife. It's just orange. The hardware is kind of blacked out. But just an awesome little EDC, super lightweight. It's orange, so I'm considering it a Halloween-esque knife. The next one is the, wait a second, it's the Benchmade Bugout, the full-size Bugout. Now, this typically came with blue scales. I actually decided to pick up some Flytanium scales just to see what Flytanium was all about. I've seen other people buy their scales to customize their knives a bit, and it definitely makes this knife much more robust feeling, and the grip on it is like nothing else compared to the Gravity handle scales that it had. But really nice. And I didn't look into it. I'm sure there's a way to buy different colored hardware as far as the thumb studs and the barrel spacers. So if I would have probably blacked out all the hardware. Or it would have been cool if we had like that green or purple. But it is what it is. It is orange, and I guess that qualifies it as a Halloween knife. I will say, when I was changing these scales, I forgot how hard, absolutely difficult it is to change the scales on a axis lock knife. Man, was it a pain in the butt getting that Omega spring in place and just lining up the washers. And, oh, just a pain. But the result, pretty cool, super robust. But I don't know. There you have it. So that's the Bugout. And then last but not least is one of my newer knives. This is the QSP Penguin. This is a Knife Center exclusive, and it has a blacked out stonewashed blade, and it's the S35 variant. So you can see that there, S35 VN blade steel. This thing was only like $60. You get an S35 blade steel for $60 on knife, and it works for Halloween. So these are like their kind of tiger striped, or like what should we call it, topographical look. I think it looks super cool. It does give it a little bit of a slick texture. It's not like a textured G10 or anything. It's very glossy finish, but it's still good enough in the hand that I have a decent grip. So pretty cool. So now, out of these knives, I'm gonna just eliminate probably the Bugout, just because there's blue and it's a bit of more of a faded orange rather than that poppy, like pumpkin orange. But still a great knife. But sorry, Bugout, you're not my Halloween carry. Man, I love the Bugouts, but for Halloween, I'm just cutting it. Having a satin blade, you know, it's great, but if the colors were a little, if it had a blacked out blade, I think it would work a lot better. Oh, my apologies. But if it had a blacked out blade, it would work way better. And then we're down to 3. Now, classic orange and black right here. This is, like I said, the Cutlery Shop exclusive. Like it. Just a bit long for me. But I do like it. I would definitely carry it sometime this weekend just because it fits. But then too, the purple. Gosh, this knife, when I get it in hand, it just feels so awesome. The Civivi bow. Completely amazing knife. Does come in a couple different colors, but this purple is just popping. This knife is just done too well. And then the QSP Penguin, those scales are really selling it. So, out of the 3, I mean, this is so classic orange and black. I'm gonna have to get rid of the Urban Trapper. And we're down to 2. Definitely a bigger size and weight, much more lightweight EDC on this side. And the fit and finish on this is just spectacular. Same with the QSP. But overall, very similar in size, surprisingly. Pocket clips are pretty decent, flow through construction, but because it's Halloween, oh, I love this one. I'm gonna have to go with the QSP Knife Center exclusive Penguin. So there you go, guys. This will be my EDC carry for Halloween night. QSP Penguin. I will probably carry the rest of these over this weekend at some point. Maybe not the big Bugout, that blue. But yeah, so if you want recommendations on where you can get some oranged out blades, besides having this one, there are some other orange blades at Knife Center, and I'll leave links in the description below. Otherwise, the Cutlery Shop.com, they do a lot of exclusives. I think right now there's a PM2 with a Warncliffe that looks super sick in orange and black, so check out cutleryshop.com as well. And then too, if you want, you can just buy custom scales from like Flytanium or any other provider. And like I said, hopefully the Lander NAFs makes some orange ones. That would be really cool. So there you have it, guys. QSP Penguin, it's the winner. Alright, have a safe, happy Halloween if you celebrate it. Other than that, remember, check out my channel for other videos. Peace, and I'll see you outside.